Hello and welcome to the Companion Guide series, where we test out all the companions in the entire game and find the best setups for each situation in which they might be used. Today we'll be taking a look at one of the, um, let's see, how should I say this? One of the not so effective companions in the game. He's okay, but he's definitely not stellar enough to be a first string PvP or PvE companion. And he's not a prime choice in companion wars either. That being said, there are companions that are much worse than this guy. So just to give you an idea of how good this guy is, also, I'm going to go ahead and really quickly tell you how you can get this companion. So you can get this companion for free as a privateer if you do the quest Bust Him Out. Bust Him Out is like a quest inside of a dungeon, okay? A mainline quest dungeon, and that dungeon is from the quest Torah Unleashed, and that's basically where you go inside of Castillo Sapo and you defeat Centurana. If you look over to the side, there's a jail cell, and you can talk to a chicken ranger will who will you know take along a quest to bust them out of that cell, and you get this guy if you are a privateer, and if you're not, you can of course buy him. So that's how you get Mustang Rowdy. I'll go ahead and put all that up on the screen. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about this guy's unique features. So it's got Turn the Tide rank 1, which is common for Buccaneer companions. He's got 4.5 movement, which is common for all companions. So not a whole lot going for this guy. But that being said, he has an interesting epic pull, and two setups in particular really complement his initial flanking ability. So let's go ahead and talk about the epic setups, guys. Okay, so the first one is the preferred one. If you do not reset this companion at all, you don't keep a regular membership or anything, is to do the Bladestorm 3. Why do I like Bladestorm 3 as opposed to, say, some reactionary epics like Vengeance Strike? Well, the thing is that people can't reduce and then just exploit this guy, okay? Say, for example, if someone does a Brutal Vicious Charge or a Buccaneer Smash, reduces this guy's accuracy and then sends a Swashbuckler up that churn. It's GG. Mustang Rowdy is out of it completely. But not having the reactionary epics forces your opponent to send more resources to ensure the kill on this guy. So that is why I prefer Bladestorm rank 3. Now, something else about Bladestorm rank 3, guys. If you don't know how Bladestorm or Double Tap rank 3 work, here's a brief explanation. Okay, so usually you hit based off of your accuracy to the target's dodge, okay? Well, with Bladestorm rank 3, what it does is it makes you hit off your strength to the target's strength. So, for example, I'm going to use Hongro right here. This guy attacks Hongro. Hongro has about 39 strength. This guy has close to 90 strength. Okay, that's like three times, at least twice. It's a good amount more strength, and it is definitely more favorable than the accuracy to dodge ratio. So this guy will hit more often, and he'll of course get more damage from his criticals. That's the main reason why I suggest Bladestorm. And if this guy's reduced, he'll still hit because he's hitting off of strength, not accuracy. So that's a brief explanation as to what Bladestorm rank 3 does. It's not stated very clearly on the card, but that is what it does. All right, so that is setup number 1, guys. You should use this against all ranged teams, and if you're against a melee team that has a reduce. Okay, now the second setup is specifically for stunning the opponent, and that is to, instead of doing that Bladestorm 3 setup, you go with a Vengeance Strike 3 setup. And what that does is it gives a 35% chance of stunning the opponent in retaliation and to a melee hit, essentially. And that's, of course, per hit of Vengeance Strike. So you could go Vengeance 3 instead of Blade 3. So those are the two epic setups, guys. I suppose a brief explanation of how flanking works would be wise, because a lot of people in this game do not know. So here we go, guys. Here we go. let's just say a Monterey Jack attacks from one side of, the target. The target being, let's make Jim Masterson the target, okay? This guy comes around to the other side, the direct opposite side, and attacks. Well, flanking triggers. Why does this happen, by the way, guys? Because Monterey Jack is a melee unit. So the unit on the other side has to be a melee unit in order for flanking to trigger. All right, now let's go ahead and do this with Hong Ro instead. Okay, so Hong Ro is on the other side. This guy attacks and flanks Jim Masterson. Well, it doesn't trigger because Hong Ro is ranged. Okay, now you kind of get the idea. And also, if Jim Masterson goes in between these guys, then it also won't trigger. However, if he goes in between two melee units, and of course, this guy right here, Mustang Rowdy, has flanking, then it will trigger. So you kind of get an idea. Like, if you understand how flanking works, you can choose when it gets triggered. Okay? And, a lot of people, they don't like flanking, but if you know how to exploit it, it's not that bad of an epic. It's not at all. Anyway, those are the epic setups, guys, and an explanation as to why you may want to set them up that way. Now let's go ahead and dig into talents. That 500 extra health, guys, is a must. The damage is a must. The accuracy is a must. This is, like the universal type of thing. And look at that, guys. That just disconnected. I'll be finishing this guy pretty soon. But yeah, that, and then, of course, you want to go into the rank 2 strength. But that's his companion, guys. That's everything you really need to know about him. Thank you so much for watching. Quack-a-doodle-doo, and peace out for now. Like what you see and want to help support it? Well, do consider joining the Quack Club. Just head over to TheFearsomeRubberDucky on YouTube, hit that join button, and it will give a brief explanation as far as all the perks goes. Thank you guys so much for everything. Your like, your view, your comment. It is all very much appreciated. Thank you very much, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.